This is Know Your Environment Part 2. Know your environment, in the previous video we talked about, just the ins and outs of the situationships, datings, and what different spaces mean. But now, we're gonna talk about what happens when you're already involved with someone. What happens when you're, caught in a situation, or, what happens when you see that girl or guy you like and you haven't said anything yet. This part of Know Your Environment is, going to kind of just, explain to you all of what you do with that. So, when you're already involved with somebody, the first line and the first, option you got when it comes to dealing with the issue is communication. Communication is key. Communication is paramount. And that's the only way to ever handle the issue. So, if you're first and foremost feeling unvalued, or feeling like you're not getting what you want, or feeling like you want a relationship, look at what you've done with that person. For example, girls, does he take you out? Does he, spend money on you? Does he compliment you? Does he know your favorite color? Does he know your favorite flower? What's your mom's name? Does he know your family? Is he actually beginning to learn about you and place himself in your world? Are you always going to his crib, or does he come to yours? You know what I'm saying? I know college has the visitation rules and the co-ed. Okay, that's a special circumstance. But, in a mature relationship, there should be that ebb and flow that, okay, hey, babe, I'm going to come to your crib today. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to just come to mine, Does, this person tell you about their dreams? Do they tell you about their past? How well do you actually know them? And furthermore, in which way do you know them? Are y'all always hooking up? If you're always hooking up, you're never going to know what it's like not hooking up. So, if the only time y'all do is hook up and hook up and hook up and go somewhere and then hook up, your relationship is just that. You need to have experiences where, okay, let's go to see a show and talk about it. Let's go bowling. Let's go, to the zoo and talk about your favorite animal. Or let's, write a vision board and talk about our dreams and see if we fit in each other's dreams. Because those kinds of things, are about not only the physical environment, but the metaphysical environment, the spiritual environment, the atmosphere of your relationship. Because you dictate and you decide what actually goes into it, whether you realize it or not. Every single interaction you have with somebody is something that you've decided to do. Maybe something you decided unconsciously, but you decided to do it, And you have to look at that, and all the way back, let's say we're talking about the beginning of an interaction. That first decision to talk to that person will shape your whole relationship. Because girls say this, and it's true. Guys probably know this too. I knew right away if I was any sort of sexually attracted to the person, if it was going to end in any sort of interaction. Because it's a feeling. It's a vibe. And that's, that metaphysical, that spiritual, that emotional environment of the relationship. Do you feel safe with that person? Do they make you feel comfortable? Do they, girls and guys, do they make you feel attractive? Because some people get into sexual interactions and they get to belittling and they get to just give me that, just, make me feel like and that's cool and all, but you might subliminally be feeling devalued because you're subject, to a state of egolessness in which there is no, there ain't no gray area when you're butt naked. And you may feel bad about how they talk to you or about how they interact with you because the person doesn't know how to love your body the right way because you never learned your body, You never dictated your environment, what? And Now you're trying to figure out how you feel about it, and you got all these negative emotions and negative feelings happening in your head that you could have controlled if you had set a standard for yourself and learned about yourself. You cannot overcome what you don't know. Therefore, you cannot deal with an issue you don't really know the source of. So knowing, the emotional, physical environment, taking that first step and really follow the trajectory of, okay, I like you. And here's what like you means to me. Here's the kind of relationship I want with you. And here's where we can go with that, And that might take some extra thinking, but it'll save you pain in the long run. It's not saying plan out every single detail. It's saying let me prepare myself emotionally for what I have to deal with. Because love is crazy. People wild out. People hurt feelings. You're going to be hurt if you ever fall in love. But that's what passion is. Love based in sacrifice, Quick shout out to Jesus. That shows us they call it the passion of the Christ. He sacrificed his whole body because he loved people. Learn how to love. Learn your vessel. Learn yourself. Learn your physical environment. And learn your emotional environment. George III.